Any difference at all this year than past years, just with recent attention that you've gotten? Do you feel different being out and about right now?
I feel more loved. Actually, I've gotten a lot of support from women that surprised me. I wasn't thinking that I was going to be the face of women, but women of every nationality, African American women, Caucasian women, have been really embracing. Sometimes I think they tell me they're praying for me, but just really, really embracing, very proud of me. So it's very interesting to see how proud of women are of what they see in me, and that's very humbling.
That one hair is loving your hand. Do you feel like right now this is also a good way to remind the community that you're out here, you're working for them, kind of reclaim your reputation in a way with Fulton County? Do you think something like this might help remind people who you are?
I don't think my reputation needs to be reclaimed, so I guess we'll start there. This is what I would do. No matter what was going on, I'm not going to miss these events. We will be doing our book bag drive in July like we always do. We will do our coat drive in November. We will do our toy drive at the holidays. We're not going to miss or skip a beat because of all the noise or the distraction on one case. We're going to continue to do our work. I don't feel like my reputation needs to be reclaimed. Let's say it for the record. I'm not embarrassed by anything I've done. I guess my greatest crime is I had a relationship with a man, but that's not something that I find embarrassing in any way. And I know that I have not done anything that's illegal. And so I don't feel like my reputation needs to be reclaimed. And when I tell you the outpouring of women, and I'll tell you this, especially African American women who will just say, we are so proud, you are such a good representative of us. But I would be lying to say it's only African American women. I have had Caucasian women, Asian women, Indian women. I told Jeff one day, I didn't think I was the face of the feminist movement, but somehow I became it. And I think that women feel like women are treated differently when they're professionals, and they're proud to see someone that is strong and trying to do the right job. Certainly flawed, like every human being is flawed. My father has a saying, only one perfect man walked the face of the earth, and they crucified him. I am not a perfect human being, but what I am is a hardworking human being and a human being that loves the community I serve and who understands this seat does not belong to me. It belongs to the people, and as long as I'm here, I'm going to try to do the job in a way that's honorable.
Speaking of the recent case, did that almost 2.5 month attempt to remove you from this case, did that delay or derail your own case that you're working on against Trump in any way?
No, my team's been continuing to work, and I think the media, and especially organizations like your own, have been paying attention. All while that was going on, we were writing responsive briefs. We were still doing the case in the way that it needed to be done. I don't feel like we've been slowed down at all. I do think that there are efforts to slow down this train, but the train is coming.
Do you feel like there's any difference at all this year than past years, just with?
Well, kid, that was a jam right there, man. I was like,
a jam.
Jamming. Shout out to the Beverly Hills Cop. No, but Hakeem, your take. Let's do it.
I didn't like what she said. There's a couple things I don't like. She said the only thing I was crucified was having a relationship with a man. I think that I know that we live in a country where they hold black people to a high standard, and we have no choice but to abide by them. You doing that does question me if you even qualify, that you're easy swayed because you did something that you know you're not supposed to do. And I know a lot of people might say, hey, everybody else do it, but you're holding a position. Then she said, I'm the face of the feminist movement. Feminism doesn't work for a lot of people. You know what I mean? And the fact that you prove that feminism doesn't work by your actions. You had a relationship with a married man. How are you the feminist movement? You made yourself look bad. You made yourself and black women look bad by sleeping with a black man who is married to another black woman. And you're the court district judge. You're not the judge, but the lawyer who's handling profile cases. It's above your pay grade, man. Get your morals in check. Go ahead.
No, she come in the aspect of the feminism because remember she have the freedom to fight back, then actually to sit back and then to lay down because she when it comes to that situation, because remember they say in her defense she kept saying that they're trying to take her down because she's going out to the former president Donald J. Trump. So she was like, okay, They just trying to take me down because they know I'm on to something. So
Mm.
now, when now the case got disqualified, now I'm able to go and to attack Trump, which I know she ain't gonna win that one. But at the
Nah,
same
nah.
time, you're not gonna take down Trump. It's just not gonna happen.
Nah.
But she was like they were trying to find any way to take her down by spraying up that she did something actually wrong. But the wrong part is they kept saying because they didn't say he was a married man. That's what people were saying about. Like they kept
Yeah, yeah.
saying that he was a married man.
He
That
wasn't.
what
Yep.
made her look bad.
Way look bad.
It's not the
Be
relationship with the man. It's just because he was married.
married. That's the only thing I have an issue with. And here's the thing. What even made it? You had an affair with a married man, even though he was getting a divorce, but he worked with you, and
Mm-hmm.
you're handling a high profile case, and you hired him. That looks all wrong. It's a conflict of interest. We should not reward people for bad behavior. I always say this. I tell y'all this. I've been in the streets before. When I got locked up, I deserved to go. I deserved to get punished, and I deserve the blowback from what come from that. I don't want no sympathy from nobody. We should not give her no sympathy. We're gonna teach our girls and our boys wrong when she could come out here and be a beacon of light of ignorance. No, mama. Shame needs to be put down. You are a 50-year-old woman. You have done the best in your life. You are a freaking state attorney. You graduated high in your class. You have your master's, your JD. You tell me you that smart and you was that hot in your skirt to sleep with a man, a married man? You could not get another dude. You're the state attorney. You're the most powerful woman in Atlanta. Why can't you go get you a baller? Get you somebody who's single.
He got
How?
game.
No, it was easy because it's close to access. People do the
Mm.
most worstest thing close to proximity. The juice ain't worth the squeeze. I can't respect her as I can't respect her as a I love her as a black woman, but I can't respect her as a woman.
Hakeem Shiesty Bun said you sound like a hater.
I'm not a hater. I love her. But let me tell you something. We need to be careful on how we go out here and how we conduct ourselves. The day I do something bad, I need to be kicked off the show. She needs to be criticized for that. I'm not hating. I got that same energy for everybody. You got to understand. There's little girls who are looking at her. But the women who are doing good, they don't get their just due. Oh, Miss Obama ain't doing this. Her record is clean. She still don't get the respect that she does. People plagiarizing her book. She dropped one of the best books in the world. I don't see nobody running behind her. So she become the face of feminism because you cheated, because you was hot in your
But no,
panties.
Shiesty Bun defense say who took the violence, Hakeem? It wasn't her. It was the other guy. So the guy did wrong. She didn't do wrong.
Listen. Here
She
we
can't
go
pay for
back.
another man's sin. She didn't
Here
do
we go
wrong.
back again. We're gonna deflect on this. You a woman and you know better. You deserve the best. Why would you want to take leftovers? As a woman, why would you want to take leftovers? Something that's already attached. That lady's still winning. She's gonna get half. All you got was a wet sausage. That's all you got was a wet.
Paul.
And listen, and pause. And she paid for the dates, and she gave him a salary, so he was a broke boy. He said,
Shout out to
Tamika said the
White
whole
House.
relationship is bogus. However, Trump incite a whole riot on a state capitol, and we are supposed to look over that. Sweetheart, Tamika, I understand what you're saying. That has already been addressed in this. I'm gonna tell you something about politics. The lesser of two evils. Who you gonna vote for? Who you gonna vote for? Listen, you worrying about a state capitol, Tamika. You look young. You might not be as old as me. Biden has put more black men in jail than ever. Let's go back to the 80s. We talking about a state riot. My homeboy daddy's still in jail for a bump of crack in the 80s. For a bump of crack. I love Trump. Trump keep it a Billy. Yes, he's gonna cheat. Yes, he's talking shit. Yes, he ain't no good. I take him before I take Biden. Hallelujah.
Oh man. And then here's Shiesty Bomb. She said, well, those black men, the black man was criminal.
Listen. Fannie Willis lust was criminal. Fannie Willis lust was criminal. The way she shook her hips was criminal at the courtroom. And she let some broke boy with a broke boy mentality take her over. As strong as you is, you his boss. This will let you know, no matter how powerful a woman is, you still get sloppy seconds.
Hey, all the guys that keep saying wet sausage, pause, man.
Wet sausage. He say,
How can you snap it? He is snapping. He's fired up.
Listen, he said, Tamika say, I don't want either, be honest. I agree with you. I don't want either too. Let's get something straight. I don't want either too, Tamika. I'm agree with you. None of these people gonna be good for black folks. We got to govern ourselves, and we need to go back to what I preach this. Tamika, this is the first time you watch us. I preach this all day. Don't I, Governor Ron?
Yep. Yes, sir.
Okay. So, but we still gotta vote. And who I want somebody who's gonna call me a in my face, behind my back. You hear me, Tamika? You rather somebody who tells you the truth and say, no, I ain't gonna do shit for you. Not lie and do nothing for you. It seems like, damn, I'm winning to me. You ain't winning nothing. God's free Fani Willis.
Shout out to White High. She is free. White High, she was just in the bed.
Yeah, she did.
She was literally dancing. She was dancing in the background. She was out there in the band, and she have a lot of support from women from all races.
From women, but the men don't support her.
Because they know she did wrong. Because at the end of the day, she was with a man that was married. We know she did wrong, but the women, not all of them, but the women that was on her court do support her and say like they feel like she didn't do wrong at all.
Listen, special shout outs to Natasha Vincent. I gotta do this for you, baby. One of our biggest supporters.
Yeah, you stole that from Mimi, yo. You stole
that. I bite everything. I bite everything. I'm unapologetic about it.
Bro.
I don't mind it.
Listen,
I'm unapologetic. I could do a little kickback in the back, you know what I mean? But back to the thing about this, we have to hold ourselves into respect, you know what I mean? And pause. We have to hold ourselves. She said, Natasha Vincent, I'm just waking up. I was damn near the damn last night. Yeah. He said that's her personal life, Hakeem. Stop hating. But her personal life bleeded over into this. Okay, I'll give you one better, Shiesty. I'll give you one better. If Fanny was sleeping with him and he had nothing to do with the job, I would have been like, go, girl.
Hakeem, nobody would have known about Fani Willis' situation if it wasn't for she was going after Trump. Nobody cared.
Yeah.
Had a relationship.
And I think it was his wife who was the whistleblower. And Princess Tamika said nobody said she was right. Listen, you didn't have to say it. The actions of women said that.
Yeah.
Nobody criticized her. Nobody criticized her, Tamika. They say she's the beacon of light of feminism. She's letting us know that it's okay to cheat. It's okay to cheat and be powerful and be rewarded for her. And she is supposed to be respected and say that's her personal life, but she's effing a broke boy on her job.
Wait, hold on, Mimi. Hold on. You say it's you and Hakeem. It's okay. Wait a minute. You're not going to hold Hakeem accountable?